citizens of the internet. I'm Static Buzz, and we're back playing some Cyberpunk 2077. I wanted to get back into it earlier, but I had quite the weekend, so I didn't get to it. So we're going to start back where we left off. We need to go talk to Dex, but I don't know. There's something about this street preacher that makes me want to go talk to him.
Cameras are all around us, even within us. Your joys, your worries, your life. For them it is
if anyone was watching and giving a damn, I'd have the city's underworld and half its corpse on my ass already.
And if you are their pawn, unknowingly carrying out their secret agendas.
Okay. Is that all? Is that it? That's all you got to say?
But who are those who follow our every step, you ask? Why, the titans of entertainment in Alpha Centauri! In their wretchedness, they placate their weary and oppressed masses.
I thought there was more to him, but there's not. Unless I gave the wrong response. Maybe that's possible. Car? Where's my car? There's my car. I might be running some people over. Alright, how do I... No. Switch cameras. There it is. That's what I wanted. I think it'd be easier, maybe. Keyboard and mouse is never easy to drive. For some reason, it never is. Alright, so we gotta go. I guess I could have just walked there. He's right here. I didn't even realize he was this close. Alright. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like since I haven't played this in a couple days that character resolution might be off a little bit. I don't know. I didn't make any changes to the settings. I don't know. I'll have to compare the videos. Maybe it's just me. Could be just me. Hey, I should get in the car, man. Get in the dang car!
Yo, Miss V. A pleasure.
That's a big
Dexter
dude right
Deshawn
there.
in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in peace as Miss Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory smelling near like posies without seeing your 30th?
I think I know how he wants me to answer this. I think it's the first one. Let's go with how they
First
remember.
place or no place, Dex.
Miss V?
Cost isn't a factor.
Classic. I'd expect nothing less from eager, supple youth. Respect. Alright, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on, got a question of my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could have had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could have just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that.
Alright, tell me about the job.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Guessing it belongs to a corp?
Mm-hmm. Arasaka.
Nice.
Surely that's no problem.
Not at all.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Maelstrom, what's the issue? Okay.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slotting the shard.
Alright, let's take it, see what it's got to say.
Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstrom, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Alright, let's see here. Not sure what the colors mean. I think yellow means you get a choice between the two, but the blue means it's additional information. Let's find out. Let's get blue, see who this Royce guy is.
Royce guy. What's he like?
A straight psychopath. Chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that. Except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate... Hello? Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
Oh, that was interesting. His mouth wasn't moving. There was a lot of glitching going on there.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Alright, tell me about the client.
Client. What's her thing? Why does she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End the convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
Alright, I think we got everything.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Miss V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Alright, we're out. Our car's nowhere near us. That's right, we can just call it to us. Performing certain actions will reward you with street cred. Build your street cred to make a name for yourself in Night City Underworld. Doing so will open up new opportunities. Alright. Fast travel.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally a nod,
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot military prototype. Maelstrom clept it, then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deeds of some Militech agent too, but don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Alright, let's see here. Let's ask about Royce.
You don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack, something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table, Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
I think I'm gonna start with the lady. Or the client? It's called her. I thought it was a girl. Or maybe I'm getting confused with the other
You
one.
with me, chica?
Ah, client. Whoever it is.
Think I ought to see her first.
Oh, it is a girl.
See
Okay.
what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Sniff around. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. There's still something up with these graphics. I don't know what's up. It's weird. Yeah, maybe it's just a part of the city I'm in. Alright, let's... 500 meters. Do we walk it? Look around, check out the city on the way. Check out some peeps. Look for loot, even though I'm not seeing any. People in there are half clothes, man. Like, dude, like, really? Put a shirt on, man. Button that thing up. I am definitely going to have to check this video out compared to the other one to see if the graphics are on par or something changed or what. And it's mainly just the stuff in the distance. I think the stuff up close is fine, but the distance stuff seems to, well, maybe not. I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping. It's just me, man, I'm tripping.
One week getaway for two at the Crystal Palace. 10 casinos.
B, got a rat problem on my block. Who doesn't, right? Thing is, these rats are human-sized. Look just like tiger claws, too. Biggest one is a certain Take Kenmochi. So do your fixer a solid and neutralize her ass, will you? Deeds attached.
Neutralize, I'm a hitman now. Or hit woman, however you want to look at it. Oh yeah, what is that? What is that what is that dude doing? Are you just licking the ground? Or you were in a can? Okay, your face was in a can. I was like, what the? That dude just licking the ground. Alright, don't meet requirements yet. We'll get there, we'll get there. It's kind of why I wanted to take the walking route, so if anything was on the side of the road, we would pick it up. Get it. We got some loot. We just go right behind. What's up, Chica?
You lost or something?
Can you look at me when you talk to me? What's with that bottle floating in the air? Game still got some glitches. It's alright. See, look at that glitch right there with the face. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. So there's definitely something going on. with the graphics. I don't know what it is.
We're closed right now.
Maybe it's because I'm running and it's the DLSS. I don't care if you're close. I need to talk to the person. Maybe there's something we could do around here to waste some time.
Watch it, jackass.
Watch it, man. What is that? Why can't I pick it up? Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that in this game so far. It's like, I think it's because I was running and it was having a hard time loading it up because I was going too fast. I don't know. All right, where are we at? Locked. What's upstairs? I don't know. Apartments. This isn't our apartments, is it? I don't think so. Where is our time, anyways? It's, okay, now I see that it says on the right there, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. What time is it right now? I don't see a clock anywhere. Do we have any points? We do have points. What do I want to do? I want to be able to hack stuff. So let's go here and... Whoa, quick hacking. There we go. Allows RAM to recover during combat and eliminate a target effectively by quick... okay. I really don't know what are good skills to have. Unlocks the big sleep demon, which disables all cameras in the network for 3 minutes. Increase the breach time for breach protocol. Unlock the mass vulnerability. Unlocks the data mine demon. Increases the amount of Euro-dollars acquired from access points. That sounds tasty. Let's start with this though. Let's go with breach time. I think that would be a good start. And yeah, we'll do this. Extra money is always good. We'll start there. I think this is more combat related for anything. But alright, let's go here and we'll purchase one of those. Handguns, assault. Let's go ahead and get that up to 5. I got a feeling there's got to be a lot of gunplay in this, so. Alright. Just looking around, wasting some time. Where is the time? Oh, 5 p.m. We got an hour to wait. See how much time the elevator takes off when we go down it. Buy or F off. Nice. Alright, elevator and ground floor. I hope the time doesn't really take that long. Alright. Is there a meditate type of thing going on that we can use maybe? Skip time, there we go. Skip time. 1 hour. There we go. That's what we wanted. Let's get back to Lizzie's. Those faces only come up when I sprint, so I'm thinking that it's a thing with sprinting in the memory or something. Alright, you should be open now. Let's go.
Hey there, dollface. Interest you in a preem BD?
Oh, let's try my corporal. I guess they've been here before, but let's go brain dance.
Hey, what'll it be?
What do you got?
What don't we got? Women and men of your dreams. Synaptic acting A-listers, no washed-up virtue porn boy toys or blow-up dolls here.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
her stuff. It'll grip your heart and blow your nerves right out of your body. Pure bit-based ecstasy. That's why people come here.
Clearly know how to sell it.
Not a sales pitch, it's a warning. I'll give you one word. Bespoke. Not for everyone's synapses. Think you can handle it?
Yeah, F yes, why not?
Bespoke. Damn, that sounds promising. I get it, I'm in.
Couple of things you need to know first. Severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping. Someone catch your eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green to you? Like I don't know.
Door's open. Have fun, doll.
Wow, I just realized
Welcome to
she's
Lizzie.
strapped. She's dual wielding those guns. Akimbo style, baby. Alright, what we got going on?
What a sweet little face you have.
I don't think we can actually do this BD thing. There was catalogs on the counter here, but it doesn't look like I can do anything. Alright, let's grab this stuff that's on the...
I have connections. Hey, another round over here, Stat.
Another round over here, stat. I love all the background noise. I hear it so good with headphones on.
Next time you fuck something up. When was the last time I fucked anything up, huh?
Alright, there's...
Eye of the tiger, babe.
Can I get in here? I guess not. I need a box. Do I need a box, or is that the main quest over there? Looks like that's the main quest. Alright, let's do this.
Hey,
Wow,
Get
that's
you
a little
something.
slow going on there. Lizzie still work here.
so curious. The name Lizzie's. That the owner?
Not for a long while, no. And it's none too sweet a story.
Oh, now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's bar. Girls were paid right, insured, even had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
Nah, stories of the golden days. Inevitable demise and the inevitable drink over sweet memories.
Tall one makes the tall tales easier to swallow.
So, what went wrong?
Tiger Claws shot up Lizzie. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls real bad once. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though, didn't they?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with them. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized quick. Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. And biz booms to this day.
Alright, what can I get here?
What's on the menu?
Oh. Any clothes? No? Oh, those are my clothes. Well, they got... Okay, this is what they got over here. They got this stuff. This is my stuff. Can I sell? I think I want to disassemble more than I want to sell, though. Alright, let's see here. Tesencha? Apply the hydration station status, which increase max stamina by 10% and regen by 50% per second. How long does it last, though? Alright, we'll try one. Why not? Good there. Looking for Evelyn.
Looking for Evelyn Parker. Know if she's here?
Who's asking?
What does that mean?
A big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture, truly. But afraid I don't get paid to talk. Opposite, actually.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one.
She was sitting at the bar the whole time.
Yeah. Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Alright, let's go ahead and drink it. It'd be rude not to.
Scent's on. Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Why are we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. Know a place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. If anyone asks, we're not here.
I still gotta figure out what all these symbols mean. That little circle thing, was that from my intelligence or what? Alright, we're going in here. What she got in mind, I don't know. Oh, wow. Holographic dancers. Interesting. Alright.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
Okay, so these are definitely symbols probably from things that I have ability.
V?
I don't want to oversell myself, but at the same time, let's find out why she doesn't care
You
what
don't
Dex
give
thinks.
a rat's dick what Dex thinks. We both know that.
You have trouble accepting compliments?
No, just think flattery's beneath you. Am I wrong?
Maybe Dex is beneath you. Have you known each other long?
Just started working with him, in fact.
I've heard there are two kinds of fixers. Those with stable crews on long contracts and short leashes. Loyalty and predictability they value above all else. Then there's the other kind. Dex's kind.
The other kind. Yeah, I wanted to elaborate on that.
Come on. Can't leave that hanging.
Headhunters. They lay their trust elsewhere, not in people, but in a thing. Their intuition. They bet on potential. And if they lose that bet, it's the last mistake they ever make. I'm hoping Dex's intuition has served him well in this case.
Alright, we need to get down to it. Let's get this going.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka. Making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Let's use a corpo response. That ought to be interesting.
Arasaka seems to have quite the touch with that hotel chain. But I gotta say, Konpeki and Tokyo's still leagues above the rest.
The two are identical to each other.
Japan's staff. The service can't be beat. Singapore, Paris, Washington. Ugh, all the rest act like charity case cousins by comparison.
Well, it's hard to argue with that, true.
So where's this chip hiding, exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? In Night City? Huh, guess the scream sheets weren't lying this time.
It's on the lips of everyone in the city. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire, in town. Please.
Could it be? Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150 years? Doubt it.
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them?
Choices. Yeah, let's see.
I'm waiting.
Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
So impatient.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh. Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka's security detail reported directly to his father.
So we're not jumping the corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yuri's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Even so, it's still Yorinobu fucking Arasaka.
Alright, yeah, what's she playing at? What information does she have that she's not
I'm waiting.
forthright with? Yeah, you're waiting. I'm not in a hurry. Should I make her wait a little longer? Nah, they're
Look,
impatient.
if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your tits perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch, aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Nope, don't buy it. Netwatch's integrity rests on their neutrality. Why would they tarnish their rep by procuring stolen goods?
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Ooh, another corpo response. Let's do it.
Heard a bit about Yorinobu. Studied finance and biotech in Tokyo, probably to please his father.
Mm-hmm. Saburo was grooming him to be his successor.
But then Yorinobu cut himself off from the corp. Joined the Steel Dragons, nomads, from Tokyo. Heard they were planning an Arasaka coup or its downfall.
That flash of youthful rebellion ended like it usually does. Yorinobu returned to the fold, but the bitter taste remained. You know your stuff. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has his own designs on the corp.
Seems to be risking everything with this relic scam.
Yes, because he's fallen for the biggest lie this town puts forward. That he can gain and retain control of anything.
One more thing. Data that's on the chip. What is it?
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. They can be a very useful tool. Good for analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD Rec implant. Why, you object?
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You, know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back, years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget.
I said I'd come.
So you'll be a good girl, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. She's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. You're gonna make me barf.
All right.
Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to her. Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside? Let her look, let her rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
No.
Look, I'm no BD virgin, but the raw stuff, uncharted territory.
Relax. I'll explain everything. It's less complicated than it sounds. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
All right. Before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here. It's been a good amount of time. I wasn't really watching that close. I think that, yeah, I think this is a good spot to stop. These story-driven games make it really hard to give you guys commentary. I wish there was more pauses in between everything, and they're so
Have a seat and we'll get
impatient.
started.
See, they're impatient. Look at that, impatient. Let me be me. Why you gotta be pushy? All right. Anyways, enough of all that. So, anyways, when we return, we'll see what this
Have a seat
BD
and
brain
we'll get
dance
started.
is all about, and hopefully, I don't punch Judy because she's being so pushy. But anyways, until next video, take care. Bye-bye now. Static Buzz out.
Have a seat.
Yeah, I heard you the first 20 times. Alright, I kind of want to look around in here a little bit. Nope, not there. I think cyberware. I'm gonna have to definitely get all these probably put in there. They didn't give you an option, so I don't think that there's a stay human type of anything in here, like a challenge or whatnot. I think they mean for you to use all these and increase your abilities here as well as your character and your inventory, so that's a good thing. What is the requirement for this? It is level 4, we're level 3, so we're getting there. We are getting there. Alright, good stuff.